Hi, I'm Steve Knapp of Steve Knapp Consulting, and thanks for taking the time to allow me to share some of my thoughts on sales excellence, tenet number one, business strategy. Don't worry, this isn't a piece on the strategy of your business, but is a piece on how your sales effort is optimized if you consider the role sales play in executing it. From a sales excellence perspective, I see two areas that need to be integrated in your overall business operation. One is a highly active and effective sales leadership and sales culture. And secondly is a nimble set of processes that support a joint sales and marketing strategy. But today let's just dig into the leadership and culture part. And I'd like to highlight three areas I see as critical that you focus in on. The first one is customer intimacy. And this really starts from the very top. Do you talk about customers and prospects every day? Do you get fascinated when asked to contribute to deal making or CVP development? Do you say great job and well done as often as you should? If you don't, these are things, if you don't do these things, then why should anybody else do them? In your business, why should anybody else do them? Also consider how you can get closer to your customers. Do you have an executive shadow program? Do you dedicate some of your work days as sales days and spend these in the field, letting nothing get in the way of those? Do you join sales pipeline review meetings regularly? So consider this. How many customers have you seen or spoken to this week? And how many internal meetings have you had that have been dedicated discussions just about winning business? So let's move into the second part. It's sales culture. Those that know me would have heard this quote on numerous occasions. It's by a gentleman called Philip Kohler, and I just love this. It says the sales department isn't the whole company, but the whole company better be the sales department. To me, it just says it beautifully. So consider this. Does this quote sound or feel like your business? Would your staff expect to hear you say something like that? What more can you do to ensure that you create, as Patrick does in his quotation, this clear connection to making money for the company and showing that it is in everybody's job to do so? The third part is recognition. I'm always curious as to why there is a nervousness around recognition schemes. Research has proven that the appropriate recognition drives discretionary effort, and that discretionary effort means more sales. So as long as you focus on rewarding the right things and you cost it in the right way, you can't lose. But also remember that recognition doesn't have to be grand, but it does have to be motivational and personal. So consider this. Who have you recognised recently? And maybe more importantly, who do you plan to go and say thank you to today? So I hope the questions I pose resonate with you and maybe motivate you to take action on some of my thoughts. You might role model these attributes, and I take my hat off to you. All I ask is in return for sharing my perspective is that you join the discussion, like this post, and leave your comments in the box below. Cheers.